Before I could see what it was, I felt myself falling over. Of course. Because why would we ever sit up and be able to stand still like a big girl? Why? Surprised, Ethan stretched his arm out toward me. Ah! Hello, coffee cake. Welcome to my cozy, crazy, convicting, and cringy cafe. I'm Mocha, medium roast, barista, and host. And at Cafe Mocha, every ounce of our caffeinated ideas will brew up a latte fun with you all. Hello, my coffee cakes, and welcome back to another episode of Dangerous Fellows. If you are not up to date on where we are with... Go to your room. Go. If you are not up... Hello, my coffee cakes. Welcome back for another episode of Dangerous Fellows. If you are not up to date where we are with this, you have got to look at the playlist and series. We have come so far as a group here. So just to make sure that you're not missing any episodes or any secret DMs or anything that could give us some context here, I invite you to go ahead and look at that playlist right now. Thank you guys for coming back on my channel. I love you so much. Let's jump right into this next episode, which is the patrol. You might see that this looks a little different. I got a whole new outfit you might be seeing here. So what happened is that my other tablet I was using just went to kaput. It just boom. So I had to redo, because I love y'all so dearly much, redo all of my decisions based on all my other videos to get me to the place where we are today, that I can record videos going forward. It was the most exciting and enthusiastic. It was not. It might look a little different. However, if you go to the map here, all of it should look very identical to what we had last time with our Dangerous Fellows here. So let's jump in and see what the patrol is going to bring us today. Spend time to get to know him better. We need to choose groups. Okay, well, you're right back here. Check after the patrol. Okay. Spend time together to get to know him better. You could obtain... All right. Who should we spend time with, guys? Everything in my head is pointing to Ethan, obviously. Ethan is best boy here. Select... I don't know. I kind of want to spend time with Zion, too, guys. You know what? All my thoughts just went out the window. We're spending time with Ethan. We can spend time with Harry and everyone else for other episode cards and stuff, but... Let's go. Patrol. Alright, here you go. Lawrence handed over a toolbox to Ethan. Today it was Ethan's and my turn to do the patrol. During the patrol, we got an extra mission to repair damaged parts of the building, too. See you later. Be careful. The toolbox rattled as we walked down the hallway. It looked really heavy, but Ethan didn't seem to have any problems carrying it. He just looked ahead as he quietly walked. His expressionless face made it hard to figure out what is he thinking about. Then I realized no one had told me where we're supposed to do repairs. Do you have any specific place on your mind? Yep. Oh, where? We're almost there. That vague reply. Did he really remember which room it was? I quietly followed him up the stairs. Walking just the two of us no longer felt awkward. It seemed like Ethan had forgotten the way, as he struggled to find where to go from the homerooms. But after a while, he must have remembered, as he quickly started walking in one direction. After we went through a U-shaped hallway, we arrived at the classroom from that day I didn't want to remember. No. What's wrong? Is it the classroom where we found Scarlet? What classroom is this? Ethan looked confused. For a moment, I felt the urge to tell him about what had happened. But in the end, I just shook my head. Ethan looked like he wanted to go inside. I guess there's two of us this time. It'd be safer in there than out here, too. And Ethan put down the toolbox and pulled out the tools we needed. I found this crack in the floor in the last time I was patrolling here. See over here? Oh, you're right. There was a large crack in the floor where he was pointing. It could be quite dangerous. We need to fix it before someone gets hurt. You're really meticulous, huh? Well, I don't know about that. As Ethan prepared the reparations, I looked over at the floor. Then I remembered that the crack hadn't been there when I was here the last time. Or had I just missed it? I hadn't really been in a position to look closely at the floor. I nodded to myself. What are you doing? Ethan was looking at me. Feeling my face turning red, I quickly waved my hands in denial. No, it's nothing. Nothing at all. Can I help you at all? Can you hold this right here? Okay. We had to cover the crack with a panel so that no one would accidentally step in it. I held the panel in place as Ethan hammered the nails. My eyes followed the consistent movement of the hammer. Then I noticed Ethan's hand. I had thought of it when he swung his baseball bat, but you're really good with using your hands, huh? What do you... The hammer slipped and hit the panel, and I could feel the vibration in my palms. Oh my gosh, are you okay? I'm okay, but if you were holding over here, you would have gotten really hurt. That was really lucky. I'm not lucky, I'm blessed. Yeah. I look at the panel and I noticed there was a hole left where the hammer had hit. I felt a stinging pain in my hand as I imagined what would have happened if my hand had been in the way. That would have really hurt. But what do you mean by that? What? You know, you said I'm good at using my hands. Oh, that... Ethan nodded. Trying to avoid his previous mistake, he briefly put down the hammer. You always use that bat when we go outside, too. Swinging it around like this to take care of zombies. So I always thought you must be really good at baseball. But now I know you're really good at using hammers, too. You're amazing, Ethan. I smiled and gave him a thumbs up. Ethan raised his eyes in response. He didn't seem upset, but more shy about receiving compliments. I really like it. Like what? What? Me? Oh, baseball. And other things, too. Oh, I see. He awkwardly looked away. It seemed like he wanted to keep doing the repairs. But just as I tried to hold the panel still, our eyes met. I think I can handle the rest from here. I wanted to help, but it seems he was too bothered by his mistake. I took a step back. He then started hammering the panel again, and I could feel the vibrations in my feet. If you're interested in baseball, want me to teach you sometime? I would be interested in that. I actually had played softball in my high school years, guys. I was a first baseman. As for hitting the ball, give or take, average, but I was pretty good when it came to being on first base. I wanted to say something. I'm gonna leave it at that. Heal my mind, Lord. Wow, really? We both turned back and looked at the door, the noise that came from the hallway. I was afraid if it was that thing again. Thinking back to what had happened, I felt my whole body shivering. I felt like I couldn't breathe properly. I slowly backed away from the door. My head was filled with the urge to get far away from that door. Wait. Oh? Just as Ethan talked, I felt my foot getting stuck on something. Before I could see what it was, I felt myself falling over. Of course, because why would we ever sit up and be able to stand still like a big girl? Why? Surprised, Ethan stretched his arm out toward me. Ah! I ended up stumbling over, causing a loud noise. I felt a stinging pain in my elbows and my butt. How? That hurt. I'm sorry. I Oh. Oh. Yeah. was about to ask him if I'd scared him, but I was unable to finish the sentence. Ethan were mere inches away from my wide-eyed. He was more shaken than usual, and I can see his eyes trembling slightly. Ethan? He almost instantly moved to the side and got up again. I sat up properly and noticed that Ethan had become bright red. I'd never seen him like that before. I was unable to look away. Girl, me too. Kicking my feet and everything, me too. Okay, stop. Are you okay? Yeah. He still looked like he didn't know what to do. Just about able to keep my mouth from moving on its own, I grabbed the hand Ethan was stretching out toward me. His big hand was so warm. As soon as I was on my feet, Ethan let go of my hand. It looked like something scared you. There was, in the corridor. Ethan nodded and slowly started walking. Ethan, wait! Shh. He put his index fingers on his lips, mentioning for me to stay quiet. I closed my mouth and nodded back. It seemed like Ethan was nervous too, as I can clearly see him tightening the grip of his hammer. A moment later, Ethan looked outside the door. Then I was shocked to see him quickly walking out to the corridor. What if he gets attacked? Should I grab something and follow him? Girl, no, you're not good at that. You're not good at many things, but anything brave, not good at. Anything basic even, not good at. Let's not do that. Thankfully, he was back in the classroom a moment later. Thank God. There was nothing. Oh, I see. That's a relief. I heard a noise. I could feel the words I wanted to say get stuck in my throat. The things I've experienced, the shadow threatening me. I decided not to tell him about any of it. I didn't want to make him worried. Don't worry. Everything will be fine. Okay. Thanks, Ethan. Without any words, Ethan gently patted me on my head. Oh, head pats. And perhaps because of the warmth of his hand reaching through my hair, I could feel the anxiety in my chest fading. All right, that was a short one because of the patrol, but I enjoyed that. And you know what? I'm glad we went with Ethan. A part of me, when we started doing Ethan's, when we realized about that whole shadow thing, was like, maybe I should have picked Zion, because I was a little bit on the fence between Zion and Harry. We have not spent a lot of time with Zion, and he's always just an interesting character to talk and hang out with. So I was kind of contemplating that, but that's fine. You can see it down below. We are super close to finishing this game. I don't know when the last episode is, but we are so close, and that's kind of exciting, but also kind of scary as well, because I love this series. I just realized the other day, we've been going through this series for years now on this YouTube channel. We need to end this thing finally. So that's what we're going to do this year for sure. So thank you all my coffee cakes. I hope you enjoyed it. Please comment, like, and subscribe if you would like to see more of this content. And let me know who should be the next one we get to know on the next episode or Secret DMs of Dangerous Fellows. Thank you, God bless you, and God bless your timeline. Until next time, peace.